Okay, so we have seen a good bit of battery banks on this show, but today we have a massive battery bank, and by massive I don't mean by size, I mean by the amount of power you can get out of it. See what I mean? It's actually pretty small, but this thing has so much power, and we're going to be checking it out on today's episode of Good Tech Cheap. Welcome back to another episode of Good Tech Cheap. My name is Brad and I'll be the host for today's episode. Starting out, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell to receive notifications. Today's episode is brought to you by Somikon. I think I'm saying that right. We're gonna hope at least. We have the 298 watt portable power station to review, and this thing is a beast. It's got a ton of power and is compatible with so many devices. And of course, we have all of our links and details located in the description if you'd like to take a closer look. So first thing is first, let's see what we get in the box, and then we're gonna check out this awesome power station. So we have a portable generator. This thing is awesome looking, so let's get it out of the box and see what we get without wasting any more time, because this thing's massive. And at the top we can have our paperwork. We have a box right here. See what's in it. Make sure I open it correctly. Yeah, okay. Looks like we've got some cables, like our power cable, some more cables. We've got, not sure what this cable is. I'm sure we'll find out a little bit later and I'll let you know. This is a cigarette lighter adapter. Then we have the power supply to power and charge this thing. Now, that's it in the box. Get the plastic off. Ooh la la, this thing is awesome. Check this out. Front facing, we have a power button, have a light bar, an LCD screen to read out everything. We have two power ports right here. One has just the left and right, and the other one has a third ground. That's a big deal for me. I love having that third ground. Two USB ports, both being 3.0, and a USB Type-C right there in the center. Here is your input, and let me tell you, this thing's got some weight to it. Definitely got some weight. You got some venting holes each side. The bottom has rubber feet on that. Top carrying handle feels really good, and this is what you get right out of the box. Let's get this thing charged up and going. I was quickly impressed with this little beast. It's got a tough and rugged feel to it that is pretty awesome. Not to mention the top carrying handle is definitely a lifesaver. Makes it so much easier transporting this thing around. We have some smart chips inside that will keep all the correct ratings for devices that you have plugged in. Also giving you protection from overheating, overcharging, over voltages, and being overpowered. Because we all know we like to kind of push things beyond their boundaries. The LCD display gives you your readings from battery capacity and percentage, how many hours you have left for a value reference, the AC output power, and some icons along the bottom letting you know what all you have in use. Well, I've also found that the LED light is pretty handy too. It gives you more than one brightness with 3 different levels of brightness, low, medium, and high, along with an SOS mode in case you need to signal an emergency. The pure sine wave gives your devices the best power for anything rated under 300 watts. That being said, I was able to use this device on all kinds of items, like powering my camera, even charging camera batteries, my laptop, phones and tablets, GoPros, LED lighting, and so much more. This would be a great power station for anyone looking to use it on a camping trip to power devices or anything like lighting. That would be a key factor, as well as like a mini portable fridge that's rated around 60 watts. Matter of fact, I was even able to plug my 300 watt Airy film light into it to see if it would power it, and totally did. Although I would prefer to use my LED lighting with this power station because LEDs would last a lot longer than a 300 watt tungsten light. But you know, we just had to plug in something right at the 300 watt range to see if this power station would pull it off without giving me any issues. And well, it did a wonderful job, and it powered the light no problem and didn't do any cutting out, overheating, or kill the battery immediately. Another feature I thought was pretty awesome is you can charge this power station 4 different ways. From a standard wall outlet, car charger, or a generator, you can top off this power station in around 5 to 6.5 hours. And the 4th way is by a solar panel that is sold separately. Remember those plugs we didn't know exactly what went to at the beginning in the unboxing? Well, that's what they go to. They're used to link up a solar panel charger option that will top off the power station in about 7 to 8 hours. A little bit longer of a charge, but typically you are getting power from the sun. And you never know, you might need that power from the sun one day, and if it's all you got, it's all you got. So a whole day's of charging from the sun doesn't sound too bad, does it? Especially when you need that light in the night. I think this is one of the most handiest power stations that we have checked out on the show in a good bit. So if you are looking into this bad boy, I would highly recommend it. We have all of our links and details located in the description if you'd like to take a closer look. I would also like to give a big shout out to Somikon for partnering up with us so we could give you this review. If you found it helpful, be sure to give it a like and get in the comments. Let us know how you would use this power station. That is going to be it for today's episode. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure to do so and turn that bell on if you want to be notified when new content is released. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next review.